Welcome back to the Discovering Plant series. In this video we will be learning about seed dispersal. In the previous video we learned about fertilization. Now let's discuss seed dispersal. Observe the two pots. Both plants were provided with the same amount of water, light, and nutrients. The plants in pot A look healthier because fewer plants are growing in pot A than in pot B. Pot B is overcrowded with plants. The plants have to compete for water, light, nutrients and space. This may lead to unhealthy plants. Some plants may even die. When the fruits of a flowering plant are ripe, the seeds are released. If all the seeds were dropped to the ground beneath the parent plant, overcrowding would occur. The young plants would have to compete with one another and with the parent plant for water, light, nutrient and space. To prevent overcrowding, plants disperse their seeds with the help of wind, water or animals. The wind, water or animals help carry the seeds away from the parent plants and other seeds. Some plants split their fruits open with explosive force to disperse their seeds. A dandelion fruit can catch the wind and stay in the air for a long time, just like parachute. This helps to move the seed far away from plant and the other seeds. The seeds or plants which are dispersed by wind are usually small and light. They usually have fruits with wing-like or parachute-like structures. These characteristics help them to catch the wind and stay in the air. Place a coconut fruit in the water. What happens to the coconut? Does it float? Yes, it floats. But what causes coconut to float? Coconut fruits have husks that trap air. This enables them to float on water and be carried to distant shores. Lotus fruit pods also float on water. When the lotus fruit pod matures, it separates from its stalk and floats on the water with its flat side down. The seeds from the pod will eventually sink into the soil in the water. Fruits or seed that are dispersed by water are usually able to float. Do you like to eat sweet and juicy fruits like mangoes, cherries and papayas? Animals like them too. What happens to the seed of these fruits after the animals have eaten them? After eating the fruits, the animals help to disperse the seeds far away from the parent plants either by throwing them away or by passing out the seeds in their droppings. Some fruits that are dispersed by animals are not sweet and juicy. Instead, they have hooks or stiff hairs that cling onto the fur of passing animals or to the clothes of humans. When the animals move around, they help to scatter the seeds far away from their parent plants. Look at the fruits of the flame of forest tree in the picture. The inedible flame of the forest fruit is neither small nor light. It has no wing-like or parachute-like structures. It does not have a fibrous husk, and it does not have stiff hairs or hooks. So how does its seed get dispersed? Some fruits, like those of the flame of the forest, dry up and split open when they are ripe. They split open to release and scatter their seeds. Some fruits split open with an explosive force, scattering their seeds far and wide. When the saga fruit pod is dried up, it will split open to release the saga seeds in it. Each rubber fruit contains 3 rubber seeds. Rubber fruit split open with each explosive force to scatter the large seeds. So in this video we learned that seeds of plants are dispersed to prevent overcrowding. Seeds can be dispersed by wind, water, animals, or by the splitting of fruits. This brings us to the end of the video. If you have any queries you can write to us at thestudypod01@gmail.com.